Before we talk about the spring storm heading our way, 70 million Americans are currently under severe weather threats. Pounding rain along California's coast, stranding drivers, and forcing a part of the Pacific Coast Highway to shut down. Meanwhile, the state's mountains getting close to 2 feet of snow. Officials are expecting the storm to slowly travel across parts of the Midwest, putting 6 million people at risk from northern Missouri to western Ohio. They say the main concerns are large damaging hail as well as strong wind gusts and a tornado threat. And soon as that storm travels east, we can also expect to see the effects soon right here at home. And to give us the latest details about the storm is meteorologist Jason Nappy. Jason, at the beginning of the show, I noticed some changes to that snowfall map.
Yeah, new information always coming in. Part of that storm in California is going to move across the country and then transfer its energy to us. And as it does so, we're going to have the storm develop Wednesday to Thursday. You can use words like blizzard, you can use words like nor'easter, all kinds of pieces of that. So we'll take a look at it. Mild and dry start to the work week. Significant storm mid to late week. I can tell you at least that much. Heavy snow, rain, wind, power outages from the nature of that heavy snow. As we look at the next couple of hours into tonight and starting your day Monday, all clear. There'll be a onshore flow at the coastline, passing fair weather clouds. Things are quiet until the afternoon. We're going to see a little bit of light precip starting to come in. This is important not because of the amount of precip, but it's going to cool temperatures down and set the stage, push things out to Wednesday. For this, temperatures are going to be cooling with the northerly breeze, but the wind goes east here Wednesday night. So at the coastline, immediate coastline, I think there's going to start off as a mix here. But by the overnight, 4 o'clock in the morning, as we get into your Thursday, notice the snow is coming down heavily. Even with the temperature at 34, the sun is down, and that means we're going to have accumulating snow. During the day on Thursday, though, that's when you need a deformation zone to set up. You need the snow to be really coming down hard. You need that cold air to come down with that snow. And that's the only way with an April sun angle you're going to get accumulating snow as we talk about daytime hours. But back to Thursday night, you're back to more snow accumulating. Now, here's the stripe of 6 to 12 with that new information coming in. 3 to 6, just away from the coast, just west of 95 and 295 and Route 1, and then 1 to 3 coastline. Obviously, Chief Meteorologist Todd Guttner coming in tomorrow morning at 4:30 to update things. We'll check in for a new snow map then. Here comes that wind. That's part of this storm, a big part of it. We haven't had this season yet, if you call really the winter and part of, I guess, spring for us is technically kind of winter. We haven't had the high wind and the heavy wet snow. We're going to get that this time. So that's a different power outage threat than we've had all season long. So I've carved out where I expect those outages to be the greatest risk. Doesn't mean you're safe at the coast, but there's definitely a threat there. So 6 to 12 inches of that cement, that's going to cause problems once you blow the wind on those limbs, those lines. So certainly watch out for that. Lightning threat is low, although I would not be surprised if we get some thunder snow out of this one. Okay, so just keep that in mind going forward. I mean, we haven't had thunder snow in the Carrabassett Valley too much this winter, or really over towards the White Mountains, but we'll see. This one got that nor'easter. Water temperature 42. Let's go. Next 7 days, we got rain and snow coming in. Now, as far as Monday goes, this is light stuff. This is going to cool us down a little bit. Tuesday, mostly on the drier side. Wednesday, showers come in late. And then Thursday, it's rain, snow, wind into Friday. People ask me about plans Friday. I think we're able to get around this state as long as we don't get completely clobbered in some spots. But here, look, here's the biggest takeaway from this entire storm is that it comes in. Some spots are going to get hit hard. Okay, I'm not going to be 100% accurate with this storm. There's a lot going on here. But I can tell you that by the weekend coming up, 45, 50 in an April sun angle, major snowmelt is going to be happening here. Okay, we're talking about getting into April now. This is no longer even March. Okay, April. So the problem is going to be how bad is mud season getting to the eclipse destinations as we get into the weekend and next week once we get 6 inches, 12 inches, or more of snow.
And Jason, going to the point about being concerned for the power outages, we've have heard from utility companies. They're, of course, monitoring the forecast and everything, and of course, still a couple days away.
Right, and they can't get out in the bucket if you're at 35, 40, 50 miles an hour. So they're going to have to wait a little while to get out there with the storm.
Luckily, still have a few days to fine-tune everything,
Yes,
Jason.
sir.
Thank you.